science. Devotional service is a science. It is not just a detailation, an intellectual speculation, or some mental intellectual gymnastics, which also kick off some emotional waves. Devotional service is practical. And the foundation of devotional service lies in practical application. To surrender to God or love is expressed through service, practical application. And that pattern of service creates an atmosphere and an ambience, which is a culture, which is what protects us, nourishes us, preserves our bhakti, and grows and enhances our bhakti. That is culture. So therefore, just like any scientific experiment has theory, when any science has theory and experiment, similarly, devotional service has theory, vision, the Shastras, and the experiment, which is in the form of service, the various services which you can do for Krishna, and the culture. And the purpose of all that is to establish the Supreme Lord as a central pivotal focus, the root, the foundation, and the object of all our love, all our service. So the Shastras, the gamut of the Vedic knowledge, prescribes for devotional service to be executed very nicely 64 kinds of different activities which should be performed every day. So that is like making an experiment every day with 64 connections of the breadboard. Now, Srila Prabhupada has been very merciful to us. Srila Prabhupada has embedded all of these 64 types of activities which you're supposed to do every day in the package, which is our morning program. Srila Prabhupada and the Acharyas have emphasized that we should start our day on a spiritual note. We should start our day early and we should start our day on the spiritual. The first thing we do in our lives is to worship Krishna. In that way, we can establish or we can demonstrate to the Lord that Krishna, this is your place in my life. And you're the first in my life, the first, the best, the most fresh mind, the early hours of the day, the most fresh consciousness is offered to you. And that sets the rhythm of the day, and that sets the rhythm of life. Therefore, morning program is the very pulse of spiritual life action. So we start our day early in the morning at sunrise with chanting the holy names of the Lord. You are all introduced to chanting the holy names. So what constitutes morning program? The japa, the chanting constitutes morning program. So we chant in the morning, like you can see, our Bhaktivedanta National School children, they are chanting. So we start our day chanting in the morning, and then we have aratis. So in these aratis, so now aratis, now japa is so you see, if you want to understand technically, japa is an invocation. Japa is not a meditation; it is an it is a very special type of in that sense meditation. In which it is rather an invocation, in which actually we are invoking the Supreme Lord to be merciful to us. Srila Prabhupada translates the meaning of the holy name, that we are praying to Krishna and Radharani that, oh Krishna, oh Radharani, please engage me in your service. Please pick me up and place me at your lotus feet. Please make me an eternal servant of yours. And that is what is the mood. Prabhupada says, just like a child is crying for his mother, a small baby child is crying for his mother, in that mood we have to cry. Not externally imitate or mimic the child crying, but the mood should be like that. That is the mood of taking shelter of the Lord. Just like the child is in that desperate mood, calling for his mother, wanting to take shelter of the mother. So the Aratis, the next is Mangal Arati. So in Mangal Arati, uh, Mangal Arati is composed of two parts. One part we are singing the beautiful Vaishnava song given by one of our very great acharyas called as Srinivas Acharya, in which we are offering our gratitude to all the great spiritual masters, to all the great acharyas, all the great devotees of the Lord, by whose mercy we are getting to know and interface with Supreme Lord, who have made spiritual life easy for us, accessible for us, installable for us, relatable to us, and practical for us, whose example always keeps, whose role model examples are always going, giving us inspiration. Their example, their instruction, they have made the whole spiritual life digestible and relatable for all of us, practical and sublime and easy and relishable. So we are offering. So the 8 stanzas of Mangal Arati, called as Guru Ashtakam, written by Srila Srinivas Acharya, one of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's very intimate associates. So Srinivas Acharya, one of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's very intimate associates, have written this Mangal Arati. So we recite, and while we are reciting, our heart, the mood is that our heart is filled with gratitude for all these great spiritual masters, these great acharyas who are like, who like a cloud have brought the rainwater from the ocean of Krishna's mercy, the ocean of the spiritual world, and who are dropping on dried, parched up, desert lands of our hearts. That great Acharya we salute, that great devotees of the Lord we salute, whose life is completely filled with Krishna, like breath. Krishna, chanting of the holy names, glorifying the Lord, serving the Lord is like their breath. Who are there in this world to purify, like antiseptics. They are purifying the entire atmosphere of this world. By their mercy, even a crude man, by the mercy of these great devotees, even a crude man is engaged in the Lord's service. Even a crude man is engaged in Lord's service. Whose service attitude is very supreme, and who are who shower this, who bring with them this cool breeze, which makes the material life not tolerable. It's like within that hot summer material life, it is like these devotees create a room and a shade where we can get cool breeze by their devotion, by their example, by their instructions, by their role model, who are very intimate to the Supreme Lord, and they know how to serve Krishna. So we get the tips and tricks and the clue, because what is missing many times in life is just a clue, the idea, and that is where we get it. That is where we get it. And to these great devotees of the Lord, we offer our humble obeisances. The second part in Mangal Arati is the Hare Krishna, and this is a very deep type of meditation. When this Vaishnava song is going on, we meditate on the meaning of this Vaishnava song with our heart filled with gratitude for these great devotees. We are seeking their mercy that we can become fixed up and determined in our Krishna consciousness. And then we are chanting the holy names. So this Mangal Arati we do standing, and Mangal Arati is coupled with dancing for Krishna also. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this beautiful process in which one can sing and chant and dance for the pleasure of the Lord, and offer beautiful bhoga to the Lord, a delicious bhoga to the Lord, and accept prasad of the Lord. Such an easy process: sing, chant, dance, eat, feast, and go back to God. This is the process Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given. This is the process of Srila Prabhupada and great acharyas of Krishna section. So Lord Chaitanya has given us this process. Very simple process, very powerful process, very enjoyable process, relishable process. And this is the process which has been given to us as a Prem Sankirtan. So we dance. But one very important thing is that the mood in dancing is very important. So generally we don't dance to kick out and squeeze out some enjoyment. Like I remember when I used to work in MNCs like HSBC, so I remember that once in 6 months there used to be that all company meet or get together, and then after a few awards and announcements and discussions and seminars, there would be the most awaited activity which people wanted, and that was the dance floor. And people would be waiting for it for 6 months. That the dance floor come and they can dance out, they can dance it out, like that. And people would be drinking peg after peg, champagne after champagne, like that, to be able to come in that mood so that they can get into the gear. We start our day dancing every single day in Mangal Arati. And with the elixir of the holy name, with the elixir of the holy name. But the mood in dancing is not for our enjoyment, but to give pleasure of the Lord. The example is given, just like many times, the king, the monarch, the king actually, he arranges, he gets the Madari, he says, okay, arrange a Madari show. And the Madari gets all these monkeys, and these monkeys and the Madari is playing the damaru, and the monkeys are dancing, in various weird ways, like that. The monkeys are dancing in weird ways actually. But that gives pleasure to the king. So in that same mood, we are dancing that, oh Lord, I am like your monkey, like I'm dancing for your pleasure. I'm like your dog. I want to dance according to your rhythm, to your tunes, in your mission. In your mission. That's the mood of Mangal Arati. After that, we sing Narasimha Arati. So we offer praise to Narasimha, Lord Narasimhadev. And you're going to see this beautiful, beautiful Narasimha Arati actually. And that is for protection of our spiritual consciousness. If you want, we can ask material protection also. But definitely we should ask spiritual protection. And let my consciousness not get hijacked by the provocations of sensualism and materialism, material desires. And then we have Tulasi Arti. We offer our prayers to Tulasi Maharani, the great devotee of Lord Krishna, and seek her blessings that we can practice bhakti very nicely. That she can arrange, as Vrinda Devi in spiritual world, she is arranging services for all the devotees. So she is she is the what do you call it as managing director of the spiritual world, Goloka Vrindavan. And then in the spiritual world, Vrinda Devi is arranging services for various devotees. We are praying to Srimati Tulasi Maharani, Vrinda Devi, to consider us, to engage us in devotional service. And then we are praying that the service is my right, service is our birthright. Please give us service to Krishna, and please never take away service to Krishna. And never take us. So this is a beautiful, beautiful meditation, and yeah, if all of you had been there physically, you would have relished it a lot. But this is how we start our day every day, actually. So, so our devotees have worked hard doing some camera settings so that you can get as realistic an experience as possible. So with this, we will start our Mangal Arati. With this, we will start our Mangal Arati. Hare Krishna. Yeah, so when the prayers are, when the Guru Ashtakam prayers are being recited, or the Narasimha Arati prayers are being recited, the wordings of the prayers, we will put it up in the chat. The wordings of the prayers, will be putting it up in the chat, so you can parallelly look. And the way we chant is first, one of our devotees, So first, one of our devotees speaks, and then all of us repeat. So you will hear that. So in chorus, we repeat. So so first one devotee leads the singing, and then we repeat. One devotee leads, and then we repeat. One devotee leads, and then we repeat. Stanza by stanza, we do that. Stanza by stanza, we do that. And dancing is very simple because it's a meditation. But actually, dancing is another aspect. It's like you're offering your body to Krishna. So you will get the feel of actually surrendering to Krishna because you're dancing for Krishna's pleasure. You offer your body to Krishna. In that way, we are offering our body to Krishna, the various limbs of our body to Krishna. Dance steps are very simple actually, so that our focus is on the holy name. But in synchronization, it gives great pleasure to Krishna actually. So it's very simple, it's Vedic, it's traditional. At the same time, it's very pleasing to Krishna. When we surrender and we synchronize in that way, and to glorify, all glories to my Lord, all glories to Radha and Krishna, all glories to Lord Chaitanya, like that. All glories, all glories, all glories to their lordships. And Shishi Radha, Govinda Dev, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani. So that is our mood, Shishi Gaur Chand, Nitai Chand. That's a mood. So with this, we will start our Mangal Arati. Hare Krishna.
Sayom Vishnupada Parivar Vegachan. Ashtodarshi Shamdasavendri. Shilavechanara Vinapurivanta. Swami Shilbhapada Ki. ISKCON Devaki Founder Acharya. Savior of the whole world Shilbhapada Ki. Sayom Vishnupada Parivar Vegachan. Ashtodarshi Shamdasavendri. Shilabhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Srila Prabhupada की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नमाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की श्री ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की द्वारका धाम की श्री क्षेत्र जगन्नाथ पुरी धाम की नवदीप मायापुर धाम की गंगमाई यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की समवेद गौर भक्त वृंद की गौर प्रेमानंदे all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. नरसिंहदेव भगवान की नमस्ते नरसिंह पूर्वक्षः शीलकङ्कणकालये ईको न सिंह परतो न सिंह ईको न सिंह परतो जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश जय केशवद्वेषा नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय प्रहलाद सर्व भक्त विघ्न विनाशक श्री श्री लक्ष्मीपते नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। भक्त शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। विष्णु भक्ति प्रदेवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः।
वृंदायै तुलसीदेवाय प्रियाय केशवस्य च विष्णुभक्ति प्रदेवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः।
तुलसी महारानी की नमो नमः। तुलसी कृष्ण प्रेयसी नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण प्रेयसी श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण सेवा पावो हे अभिलाषी सेवा पावो हे अभिलाषी ये तुम्हार शरण लो तारा वंचा पूर्ण हो तारा वंचा पूर्ण हो कृपा करी करो तारे कृष्ण दास बिंदाय तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवश्च विष्णु भक्ति पतिदेवी सत्यवते नमो नमः। बिंदाय तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवश्च विष्णु भक्ति पतिदेवी सत्यवते नमो नमः। बिंदाय तुलसी देव्याय प्रियाय केशवश्च विष्णु भक्ति पतिदेवी सत्यवते नमो नमः। कृष्ण प्रेम पदायनी तुलसी देवी की।
So we thank you very much for attending Mangal Arati program. So we will bring to you this Mangal Arati every Saturday. every Saturday for all of them. And in our center here, we have this Mangal Arati every day. When you come to DDP, you will be able to partake and relish the Mangal Arati program every single day. Thank you. Hare Krishna.